Yo, welcome back. Thank you for staying tuned. I hope you guys are having a good week so far. It's gloomy, rainy over here in Washington, but you guys don't need to see that. You guys already know about that already. So in the last video, we left off with pulling the CRV in. We were supposed to get this project started and all that. So this kind of a job, it's an easy several weeks to even months worth of work for me because this is not my full-time gig, you know. And I was going over the engine this morning and cleaning it, brushing it. I'm gonna clean it really good with some solvent, degreaser, and brush it, and treat this engine really nice. The customer's gonna be really happy. And I've noticed some broken sensors everywhere, which I'm hoping we can take it off the old engine. And we are gonna have to order a bunch of parts because the customer, he actually wants to refinish everything. No, not refinish. I'm thinking about painting. He wants to replace everything, make it new since the engine's out. Makes sense. Just costs a little bit more extra money, which in my opinion is worth doing it while everything is out. So we're going to go that route, make a list, and hopefully we can get everything in. It's going to be probably several weeks before things get in. I have a list written up for that. But in the meantime, we're going to be at a pause for 2 days on the CRV just to get something done really quick, which is right here. The wheels that we refinished refinished the TIG welded and all that and repaired last time. We're actually gonna get this painted because it only takes a day and a half, including the most of the time it's just dry time, you know. So stay tuned. We're gonna get at that right now. Man, that prep took a lot longer than I expected. As you can see on that time lapse, it would have went further, but I didn't get the rest of the process because it was way too much. It was just taking up too much memory with all the time lapse, so we just did partials of it. But let's turn that camera around. I'm gonna explain to you exactly what's going on. We will only be spraying the face of these wheels. We'll be backmasking, hard lining from here down because it's already white. We're spraying it white. Backmasking it. Hard line here, back masking it, The reason for that is because of these stickers in here that shows the wheels on the wheel specs. It's difficult to find, and it's kind of a two birds with one stone. It's hard to find. We don't want to mask them off, so we're just gonna mask it down and save material just for the paint, because this is a budget refinish. So on a time lapse, we had scuffed, sanded everything with 400, and in here you probably saw in the time lapse I used a little rotary tool with a little Scotch-Brite disc, little 1-inch, and just kind of sanded in there, because doing it by hand you don't get it that good. This one just, it tore it up in there, it got it real nice. Enough of that. I'm gonna show you this one, the one with the wheel that had all the welds and all that. It's got surface primer on there. It looks really good, but I think it's time to get it masking and all that. So bam, just like that, it's all masked off, draped off. We already solvent wiped everything. The back of the barrel is all plastic and draped off. It's tight, ain't nothing getting in there. This is all masked up really nice and tight, ain't nothing getting in there. So already been solvent wiped. Gonna tack and get some, a little bit maybe some got some bare metal showing on these aluminum. We're gonna spray lightly dust coat of etch primer on there, then we're gonna seal it. Epoxy seal it, paint. Alright, we'll be using this U-POL acid edge primer just on all the bare metals and all that. We're gonna dust coat it, just give it a real dust coat, something to bite into the aluminum, whatever areas that we might have broken through. And then we're gonna epoxy primer, which I'll show you next. As you can see in the background, I got those box filters working right now, the plenum boxes. We're gonna put that to use. But yeah, we're gonna get ready primer now, slowly dust it on there. Like I said, just a light coat, enough to bite into any bare metal is there. And this is what we will be using for the epoxy primer. It's by Spray Max. It's a 2K meaning 2 components. And this is a one-time use. It's once you mix it, it's only gonna be good for a few hours. Some say this can last 24 hours after mix, which I don't know if that's true or not. Anything with 2K, 2 parts, mix with activator and paint or prime or clear, I'm thinking 4 hours is my trust on that. But this is how it works. This little trigger or button or whatever you want to call it, it releases an activator, which is in there. Once you release it, you shake it really good, just like mixing paint, and then you spray. So this is going to be a one-time use. We're going to get it good epoxy primer just so we can seal everything, make sure it's stick. All right, I'm going to show you how to mix it. You unplug this red little cap up here. It has a little insert right there. We turn the can upside down and we just put it on there, and then we press it. Hold on. Now the button's on there, and now we are just going to jam it like this. Yep, just like that. Let it mix and shake it really good. So we're gonna test the pattern. I'm gonna show you guys. I love this stuff. Look how it sprays. Freaking big fan. But yeah, let's get ready to go at that right now. All done, all epoxy prime. We're gonna let it flash off. I'm gonna let it dry, actually, not just flash off. I'm gonna let it dry for 30-40 minutes, come back, and if I see anything that bugs me, I'm gonna knock it down with maybe a little 500 or 800 depending on what it is. But it is looking good and we are getting there, so stay tuned for the next step. All right, we are ready for some white base coat. We are going with the Ultra 7000 Sherwin-Williams. Pretty expensive just for the paint and the pearl. It was 300 bucks. It's expensive, and that's with my discount. So we are going to get at that right now. And just like that, it's a wrap. We are done. It's been about 16 hours since we sprayed these wheels, and earlier I had force cured them with that heat lamp back there, just in case, to make sure it's all cured so we could put these little decals on right here. Don't want to put fresh decals on anything that's still gassing out any solvent, in case it might trap it and probably lift or do some crazy stuff. So that's my reasoning why I put it on the heat lamp, even though it was already dry to the touch and everything. But I'm going to turn the camera around so you guys can see this pearl. It is beautiful. I'm happy with it. I've been anxious for my brother to come see it, but he hasn't been by. So let's turn the camera around and check it out, all right? Let's pray that you guys can see it on the camera. Camera doesn't want to catch it, but it's kind of hard. It kind of overblows the highlights. But you know what? Let's zoom in real quick because this color is so beautiful. I'm just excited about it. Yeah, you can see it right there, a little shimmering. Yeah, it is good. I can't wait for my brother to come pick him up and put him on his car. It won't be right away. You got to order some tires, and we got to convert his car to a 5-lug. So that's kind of the holdup right now. But enough of that. We are done. I'm happy. These took a lot longer than usual. I knew this was going to happen. It always does, especially with wheels. There's a reason why I don't do wheels. But that's my brother. He always helps me out a lot. So this is a nice treat for him. He deserves it. He earned it. So shout out to you. Hope you like it. And the viewers, thank you for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, or dislike. And we will get back in another video. You guys have a good one.